Listen to me carefully. Your wallet is not empty. It's just waiting for orders. And guess what? It's been waiting far too long. You see, money doesn't move by chance. It moves when it's told to move. It moves when it feels the authority of a mind that knows what it wants.
Most people walk around saying,
I'm broke. I can't afford it. I'm just trying to survive. And with every word, they reinforce chains around their financial life. You don't just have a wallet. You command a unit. And that unit is waiting for one thing: instructions. You tell your money what it's allowed to do. You tell your money what it can become. And most people, they never even speak to their wallet with authority. They whisper doubt, fear, and limitation, and wonder why nothing changes. From this moment forward, you are no longer broke. You're a commander. You're the leader your wealth has been waiting for. Speak abundance. Think in millions. Act like your bank account is already booming. And it will soon be forced to reflect the strength of your mental commands. But this is just the beginning. Collision, before we continue, I want you to do something powerful right now. Hit that like button if you're ready to command your wealth. Comment an original, unstoppable, motivational phrase. Make it yours. Say it like you mean it. Say it like you're already rich. Say it to your future self. Because the version of you who's already wealthy, they're listening right now. And they're waiting to see what kind of orders you're going to give next. Most people think money starts in their wallet. But that's the final destination, not the origin. The truth is, your real bank account isn't physical. It's mental. And here's the catch. Whatever you mentally believe you deserve, you'll unconsciously instruct your life to create. Your outer world is just your inner world in disguise. That's why broke people who suddenly receive a fortune usually lose it. And why rich people who lose everything usually get it all back.
why?
Because your subconscious net worth will always regulate your physical net worth. So let me ask you something bold. What are you mentally worth right now? Don't tell me what your bank account says. Tell me what your mind says. Because your wallet is just your mind, turned inside out. If you mentally believe you're worth $50, you'll self-sabotage anything more than that. You'll shrink opportunities. You'll underprice your skills. You'll say no to promotions. And worst of all, you'll silently apologize for wanting more. But let me wake you up to a dangerous truth. You were trained to think small. Society doesn't want you rich. A rich mind can't be controlled. A rich soul is dangerous to a system built on obedience. You were programmed to think like a beggar, so you could be ruled like one. But you're here now. You're watching this for a reason. That's not a coincidence. That's alignment. And alignment is where your fortune begins. So starting today, you begin to make deposits into your mental bank account. Every time you speak boldly, that's a deposit. Every time you visualize your future wealth in detail, that's a deposit. Every time you refuse a thought of lack or fear, that's a high-interest deposit. You don't build wealth when the money hits your hand. You build it when your mind upgrades its internal settings. Your wallet is waiting. But before it obeys, your mind must command. And if your mind is impoverished, your money has no leadership. So, here's your challenge. For the next 24 hours, reject every thought that implies lack. Replace it with this phrase: I'm already wealthy in mind, and money follows. Let that echo. Let that burn. Because the universe doesn't give money to the needy. It gives money to the ready. And your mental account is about to go into overflow. Let me tell you the truth you were never supposed to hear. Scarcity is not real. It's manufactured.
It's sold to you.
It's injected into your thoughts like poison.
Why?
Because scared people are easy to control. Because people who believe there's not enough will never ask for more. You weren't born afraid of money. You were taught to fear it. You were conditioned to believe wealth is for them, not you. You were hypnotized by a society designed to keep you distracted, obedient, and broke. Scarcity is a scam. It's an illusion designed to limit your ambition. And the worst part? It's contagious. Your parents had it. Your friends reinforced it. Your school system injected it. Your media repeated it. So now, when you even think about becoming wealthy, you feel guilt. You feel shame. You feel like you're doing something wrong. But here's the real crime. Living below your potential, suppressing your power, pretending you're okay with crumbs when you were born for a feast. Let me say this loud so your subconscious can hear it clearly. Abundance is a decision, not a dream, not a goal, not a fantasy, a decision. The moment you decide that money flows to you, your energy shifts, your actions change, your results follow. Because the brain doesn't argue with what you decide. It doesn't fact-check your confidence. It obeys it. And so does the universe. You've been walking around saying, I don't have enough. I hope I can pay the bills. I wish I had more. And your wallet has been obeying that exact command. But when you shift to, I decide to live in abundance. I command money to come to me. I choose overflow, not survival. Everything around you adjusts. People, opportunities, even luck itself bends toward that decision. Because decision is the language of power. And indecision? That's the voice of the poor. So today, decide. Decide that wealth is your natural state. Decide that no matter what the news says, what your bank says, or what your friends say, you will live in abundance. Because scarcity is not just a scam. It's a story. And you're the author now. So write a new chapter. One called overflow. Stop begging for money. Stop hoping. Stop wishing. Because here's the raw truth. Wishing for money repels it. Commanding it attracts it. Let that sink in. The universe doesn't respond to desperation. It doesn't react to begging. It responds to certainty. But what do most people do? They treat money like a cruel master. They plead. They whimper. They throw weak affirmations into the air, saying things like, please let me make it this month. I hope I can pay my rent. I wish something good would happen. Wishing is passive. Commanding is powerful. Your wallet doesn't need hope. It needs a leader. Do you know why the rich keep getting richer? It's not luck. It's not connections. It's because they give orders, not wishes. They walk into rooms expecting deals. They move through life like money is already chasing them. They talk to money like it's a loyal soldier, not a god they must worship. Here's the harsh truth no one tells you. If you sound poor, you stay poor. Because every time you speak lack, you write a command to your subconscious, and your subconscious executes. What does that mean? It means if you constantly say, I can't afford it, I don't have enough, I'm broke, then your brain says, understood. Let's stay that way. Your words are software updates for your reality. Now, let's talk about what commanding actually looks like. Commanding is saying, I attract wealth because I decide to. I expect money to show up in unexpected ways. I move like someone who earns $10,000 a day because I will. That's not ego. That's alignment. Begging implies powerlessness. Commanding requires responsibility. And responsibility is scary, because if you admit that your thoughts are giving orders to your bank account, then you also have to admit that your current financial situation is the result of past commands. But that's good news, because it means you can change it. Right now. Right here. Here's your moment of truth. You can't wish your way to wealth. You must decide your way there. So next time you feel like saying, I hope money finds me, switch it to, I send clear orders. Money obeys. I am the source. Because the universe doesn't give money to the most needy. It gives it to the most decisive. And you just stepped into command. Here's the problem most people face. They want money. They wish for success. But their commands, they're sloppy, weak, contradictory. And money does not obey confusion. If your thoughts say one thing, but your emotions feel another, and your actions show hesitation, your wallet doesn't know what the hell to do. So it does nothing. It stays quiet, empty, idle. That's why we need to activate what I call the command chain. It's simple, but lethal. Thought, emotion, action. You think like the rich. You feel like the rich. You move like the rich. And suddenly, the money starts showing up. Let's break that down. Keycap one thought. Your thoughts are the first command in the chain. But not just random thoughts. Deliberate ones. Directed ones. You must wake up thinking in results, not problems. Instead of, How will I survive?
Say,
How will I multiply today? Who can I help at a high level and get paid like it? Because if your thoughts are rooted in fear, then your subconscious is already canceling the mission. You have to brainwash yourself daily. Yes, brainwash. The world has already tried to wash your brain with lack. Now, it's your turn to rinse it with abundance. Keycap 2 Emotion. The second command? Emotion. This is the frequency that gives your thought life. If your thought is the blueprint, emotion is the electricity. You can say, I'm wealthy all day long, but if you feel broke while you say it, you're lying to your nervous system. You have to create emotional congruence. You have to feel what it would be like to walk in that version of yourself. The version that walks into stores and doesn't check prices. The version that tips without thinking. The version that looks at bills and smiles. Train your nervous system to recognize abundance as normal. Then your outer world will follow, like a soldier obeying its general. Keycap 3 Action. The final piece of the command chain? Action. And here's the twist. Action is not just about doing more. It's about moving with certainty. Taking steps as if the result is already locked in. When you walk into a room with wealth energy, people feel it. When you move like your future is secure, opportunities show up. When you act like money follows you, it does.
but you can't fake this.
You have to become this. That means saying no to cheap energy, saying yes to high-value decisions, investing in your growth even when it scares you, acting like the person your dream bank account belongs to, because your wallet isn't listening to what you say. It's listening to how you live. And if your thoughts, emotions, and actions are aligned, then your wallet gets its instructions. Precise, powerful, commanded. From this point on, you're no longer reacting to money. You're commanding it. Here's a truth most people can't handle. Money doesn't make you rich. You get rich before the money arrives. Wealth starts in your mind, not your wallet. And that's why 97% of people will never hold real money for long. Because they chase the bag, instead of becoming the person who never loses it. Millionaires don't just earn differently. They think differently. They move differently. They breathe differently. So if your goal is to make millionaire money, you have to start making millionaire moves now. Not later. Not when the bank account grows.
Now.
Let me show you how. Millionaire move 1. Value over price. Average minds ask, how much does it cost? Rich minds ask, what is the value? And what does it return? See the difference? Poor minds are addicted to coupons. Rich minds are addicted to leverage. They don't look for cheap. They look for powerful. They invest in skills. They buy time. They purchase energy multipliers. If you're scared to spend $500 on something that multiplies your knowledge, but you waste $500 over 3 months on distractions, you're not broke. You're just not thinking like the wealthy. Millionaire move 2. Time is the true currency. Millionaires don't waste time. They spend it like gold. Every hour is either an investment or a loss. And every minute spent complaining, scrolling, comparing, that's wealth lost. Forever. They know this simple truth. You can always make more money, but you will never make more time. If you wouldn't throw a $100 bill out the window, why are you throwing 3 hours away every day doing nothing? Millionaires guard their time like a dragon guards its gold. And you must do the same. Millionaire move 3. They decide fast and rarely look back. Indecision is the destroyer of momentum. The average person overthinks. Millionaires overdecide. They feel the fear and move anyway, because they know that wealth is not built on comfort. It's built on movement. Stop doubting. Stop waiting for the perfect time. You're already late.
Take the risk.
Place the bet.
Launch the idea.
Say yes to the investment in yourself. Because delay is theft. It robs your future to comfort your present. Millionaire move 4. They command the room without apology. When a wealthy person enters a space, they don't ask for permission. They take up space. They walk like money obeys them because it does. This isn't arrogance. It's alignment. They know what they bring. They know their value. And they speak from power, not permission. Your wallet is watching how you walk. It's watching how you speak. It's watching how you carry yourself when no one else is. Are you acting like someone who makes $10 a day or $10,000 a day? Identity creates income. And right now, you have permission to upgrade both. This isn't about pretending. This is about transforming. You don't wait until you're rich to think like a millionaire. You think like one so you become one. And the difference between you and them? It starts with your next move. You've learned the mindset. You've accepted the command chain. Now it's time to activate your ritual. Because success doesn't come from big, random actions. It comes from small, daily commands that reprogram your destiny. What you do each day is who you become. And wealthy people? They don't leave wealth to chance. They build it ritualistically. So here it is, your new wallet ritual. Do this daily and watch how money responds to you like gravity. Step 1. Speak to your wallet. Every morning, before you touch your phone, before you check the news, before the world fills your head with noise, take your wallet, hold it, look at it, and speak to it. Yes, I said speak to it. Say this out loud. You are a tool of abundance. You multiply under my leadership. You obey my thoughts.
Why?
Because your wallet is not just leather. It's a symbol. It's the physical container of your money energy. And if you treat it like a weak, empty object, it will obey that command. But if you treat it like a powerful vehicle, it will become one. Step 2. Visualize money flowing in unexpected ways. Close your eyes. Picture a notification on your phone that says, plus $5,000 deposited. Picture someone calling you with a life-changing opportunity. Picture a check arriving in the mail out of nowhere. Now feel it. Smile like it just happened. Feel your heart beat with gratitude. Say thank you as if it's real, because your subconscious doesn't know the difference. Visualization is not woo-woo. It's warfare. It rewires your nervous system to expect wealth, not chase it. Step 3. Carry a signal of abundance. In your wallet, always carry something that signals wealth. Here are a few options. A crisp $100 bill you never spend. A written affirmation that says, I attract $1,000 a day or more. A photo of something luxurious that motivates you. A gold coin. A talisman. Something sacred. This is not superstition. It's symbolic alignment. Every time you open your wallet, you're reminding yourself, I command abundance. I don't chase it. Step 4. Take one bold financial action daily. Every day, no matter how small, take one action that moves you financially forward. Raise your price. Ask for the sale. Open the business account. Launch the product. Invest in the course. Decline the energy-draining client. Save $10 with intention.
Why?
Because money doesn't respect ideas. It responds to movement. Each time you take bold action with the energy of wealth, you're shouting this command into the universe. I'm ready. Multiply me. And the universe listens. Step 5. Gratitude before sleep. Right before bed, close your eyes. List 3 things about your financial life that you're grateful for, even if they don't exist yet. I'm grateful for the $10,000 client I signed. I'm grateful for the passive income flowing in. I'm grateful that I never stress about bills again. This is how you send overnight instructions to your subconscious. While you sleep, your mind goes to work, constructing a new financial reality. One based on commands, not complaints. This is your ritual now. Do it daily. Repeat it with precision. And let your actions shout louder than your fears ever could. You are not broke. You are becoming. And your wallet? It's getting the message, loud and clear. Let's set the record straight. You were never broke. You were never poor. You were never powerless. You were just uninformed, misinformed, trained to lose, conditioned to submit. From birth, you were handed a script. Be humble. Stay safe. Don't dream too big. Accept your limits. Apologize for wanting more. Survive. But let me ask you this, who wrote that script? Because it wasn't written by someone who wanted you rich. It wasn't written by someone who believed in your power. It was written by a system that profits off your silence. But today, you burned that script. You don't just carry a wallet. You carry a command center. And it now knows its orders. Let me remind you of what you've just claimed. You are the leader of your finances. Your thoughts issue instructions. Your emotions energize them. Your actions confirm them. Your wallet obeys them. You command wealth like a general commands troops, with precision, with certainty, with authority. This isn't magic. It's not luck. It's not positive thinking. It's financial reprogramming. And now you've been activated. Now you know the truth. Money doesn't lead. It follows. And starting today, it follows you. You've learned how to speak to your wallet, reprogram your beliefs, destroy scarcity, move like a millionaire, issue daily rituals, turn your mind into a magnet. Now there's only one thing left to do. Decide that you'll no longer apologize for wanting more. Decide that wealth is your birthright, not a fantasy. Decide that you won't stop until your outer world looks like your inner vision. Because your wallet is still listening, and the orders it receives tonight will shape your bank account tomorrow. Fire if you've made it this far. I want to salute you. Because most people would have quit. Most people would have scrolled. But you didn't. You stayed. You listened. You absorbed. You're not like most people. You're the kind who commands. Speech balloon, now drop your final command in the comments. Write a motivational phrase that feels like war paint. Say it loud. Say it raw. Say it like your money is listening. Collision like this video to confirm your decision. Collision comment to cast your new command. And now, finally, bell turn on notifications. Because the next time we speak, you'll be even richer. Not just in wallet, but in identity, in energy, in direction. Because your wallet was never waiting on the world. It was waiting on you. Now give it the order. And watch what happens next.